Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Moro5. I'm back today with another video on the fighting spirit, or rather, a community within it. So what community exactly is in a game like this? I mean, I don't think really that many people like Hajime no Ippo that much, do they? Oh god! So, yeah, welcome to the fighting spirit. Or rather, this is part of the fighting spirits community. These two things right here, the International Boxing Federation, or the IBF, and the Amateur Boxing Federation, or the ABF. There was also these two, but they don't exist anymore. Because these guys gave up because the IBF got too popular, and I don't think this one ever started, which I'm very sad about. But there's also all these boxing gyms, but we'll get to those in a hot minute. First things first, though, just as I said before, you guys should check out the actual Fighting Spirit Discord. Unfortunately, my channel's too new for me to make a link or whatever. But yeah. Alright, let's get to the IBF. What exactly is this place? Oh. Well, they play Untitled Boxing Game, that's good. But essentially, what the IBF is, it is a fighting... It is sort of a fighting league for this game. It's like the closest we're ever going to get to an actual ring. Or not an actual ring, but an actual, like, boxing league. Here, with all this nonsense. But it's a... I'm not going to question what these people are doing. Anyways, you would essentially have all these neat little gyms made by everybody. The Ozishi gym, the Aizaku gym, the Ray Leon's boxing club. That one's really popular. It's wait a minute, 109 people. Hey, an academy for some of the more advanced players. The Sunshine Gym, Mamba's Gym, Oritsu Days, yada yada yada. And of course, where do we start with this all? Well, first place start the jobs. Not everybody needs to become a boxer. Some people become a manager. Some people can become a coach. The coach's jobs, basically, they just train fighters. They just train people who want to be boxers. That's it. Managers advertise their fighters and speak for them during press conferences, which do happen in this game, interestingly enough. Then, of course, the main job, boxers. You just fight in the ring and follow under one of these three weight classes, which we'll get to in a minute with this game. Then, after becoming a boxer, you can also become an examiner. You don't need to have been a boxer to become an examiner, but essentially, examiners do little test spars with people who are trying to become actual boxers in this game. And basically, you don't have to win, you just need to do good enough to not get your ass handed to... Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, what... Is this guy... He's trying to run from his actions? Okay. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Essentially, you also have journalists, which I managed to get myself lucky enough to be. Oh, hold on, that's not me. Oh, nice. He's posting again. Anyways, unsubtle plug. Holy, how much have I been posting? What the, okay. Alright, back to it. But we just post little funny stories about whatever we want that's related to the IBF or the game, of course. Referees are just people who watch over the fights, because there's a long list of rules here that I'm not going to go over right now, or probably not in this video at all, because that's a long list of rules, and assuming you guys get in here, you'll probably join it and read the rules yourself. But the main rules that I have are going to be the actual in-ring fights. Which is, hold up, where did they put them? Ah, here it is. Alright. Essentially, there are 6 main rules. You cannot use lock-on unless you are on mobile. Why can you not use lock-on? Because apparently to the community, it's very, very hacks, even though it's in the game. Well, I don't make the rules, y'all. This is just how it is. But anyways, back into it. There's You also cannot double equip skills on the same stance or in a way that allows double usage. Because, well, this game is not greatly coded. Of course, it's still a fun game and all, but say I had Smash equipped here. If I switch stance, I could also have Smash equipped down here. So I could just use the Smash move twice. And that's not exactly fair to people who, well, that's actually just not fair to anybody. Back to the rules. You may not use illegal punch combinations. I will be completely honest, we're not sure about those. Fortunately, we can find those in Section 6, which we'll get to in a minute. You cannot instantly knock down opponents as soon as they get up. Where basically, there's a bug in the game, or at least there might have at some point, where after an opponent is knocked down in the ring here, generally you're supposed to be put into a neutral corner. Or one of these white corners. However, I guess at some point there was a bug, I haven't encountered it myself, where basically your opponent is knocked down and you're not sent to one of the neutral corners, you're kind of just still there. I don't know, it's a weird thing that I haven't encountered myself, but it probably does exist. Let me give it a little demonstration here where we'll have like a guy right here, you knock him down, you don't get sent into one of these white corners. Instead, you're kind of still just there. But yeah, that's that. Back to the rules. Punch spamming. Again, section 6. Punch and rule number 6. Now punch number 6, rule number 6. Excessive coaching during the round. So this is a rule for the referees. Now then. Oh, and apparently trash talk. You must have a certain amount of trash talk. But if you go having excessive amounts of it, yeah, no. Alright, the additional rulings. Alright. No fighting in the stands. Don't enter the ring or walkway if you're not fighting. Don't flood the chat. Excessive toxicity is not permitted. And don't use bugs, whether you are a spectator or participant of the match. And here they currently not allow punch combinations or skills to have, which is just shotgun and hedgehog. Or basically, these are the skills you're not allowed to use exactly one after the other. Here's the punch spamming rule. You may use an uppercut 4 times, a hook 4 times. You may use... here, I'll give demonstrations, just in case you all want a visual. But essentially, basic rule is 4 uppercuts. You may only use 4 of them. 2, 3, 4. And then I can throw no more uppercuts until I wait a moment, or I throw a different punch. In this case, we're gonna next throw 1, 2, 3, 4 hooks. Because that's all we can throw. That's the rule. We can only throw 4 hooks. Then for body blows, we get to stick in the hook set, but now we're looking downwards, and we throw the body blows. And you only get to throw 5 of those. Then for jabs and straights, of course, as the main punches in boxing, you can just you get 5 straight punches and 6 jabs. As you can tell, not a lot of people are going to be throwing that many jabs in a row or whatever. It is what it is. But now that we have that out of the way, we have the rules. We have the jobs. But what are the actual weight classes? We have lightweight, which is 20 SPS and above. But what's SPS? That's your skill points. And what exactly are skill points? Well, skill points are the system that make up your skill tree in this game. This is not how to find how many SP you have remaining. This is how many you have available to spend. Basically, the weight class system is based upon this right here. This, you follow this. And essentially, the amount of SP you have remaining, which means how many SP left you have to gain, goes up or down depending on how much you train these stats. And that's basically it. Oh god, my willpower's gone. Yeah, I didn't train it anyways. It'll be okie dokie. It'll be fine. It'll be great. But back to the Discord. But basically, 20 SPS or above, you're lightweight. 10 to 19, welterweight, which is where I'm at, and middleweight is 9 or below. It's very simple. So now that we have it all down, what's next? Basically, make your boxer submission. Make your boxer submission. Get examined, and then let's have a fight. No. You should probably get into one of the. Okay. You should probably get into one of the gyms. Probably the official gyms, as they're, well, official and have authorization. But these are the official gyms, and you should probably join one of them. Of course, I'm joined in all of their Discords except this one, because I'm a journalist. I do research on them all. But essentially, join a gym, learn what you can, then once you've done that, then you are finally ready to go to fight discussion to actually ask for a fight, because you're gonna have to do that in order to actually get a fight. Once you get that, you get your fight all set up in fight request, and then you may get featured in the upcoming fights, where basically you're gonna get watching. Okay, all right, buddy. But basically, once you get that figured out, you've done it. You're a boxer now. You can fight in the ring, and not just this ring, but, well, actually, the one downstairs. Yeah, because Cork and Hall, which is the big funny fancy building I showed you yesterday's video that has ranked matches in it, the IBF has had to shift where our fights are. Same goes for the ABF, which we'll get to in a hot minute. But essentially, in this downstairs basement is where the fights are held. A bit depressing, especially when, well, let me show you where we used to fight. It's just up this way, we're going down here, I think we make a right, and then, yeah, we used to fight in that. We used to have our ginormous epic battles in this ginormous epic hall. We used to have all of our fights in this building, in this awesome building, before the ranked update came around. Just take a look at it. Look at this awesome stuff. And the main reason we can no longer have fights in here is because, one, sometimes people will do ranked fights for fun, and that leaves them on cooldown, meaning, well, it takes longer to set up the fights. But also, anybody can just hop on these, because now anybody and everybody has a reason to. They want to do ranked mode. They want to show off how good they are at this game. They want to show the awesome skill that they have learned to apply. That means the rest of us, we can't do nothing. We'd have to wait on them, because there's nothing else we can really do about it. So instead of fighting here in Cork and Hall, we fight in that basement. But of course, there's one last thing we should talk about, which is, of course, the ABF. Now, that will be the Amateur Boxing Federation. It's basically just the IBF, but for people who are rookies, who are newer to the game, people who are not trying to take this as seriously. It's very simple, very fun. Very good time. It's hosted by... Hold up, why are you here? Whatever. But basically, it's all a great time. It's all amazing. Both are very active. You still have all these awesome gyms. It's incredible. But yeah, that's the end of the video. That's all I have to say. I've run out of things to yap about. What will I talk about next? I'll figure it out. But yeah, that was the IBF and the ABF. So, is there anything left to do? Is there anything left to talk about? I don't know, but we've reached the end of the video. As I already said, wow, I have a bad problem with talking. Anyways, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. please check out the Fighting Spirit, check out their Discord, check out the International Boxing Federation and the Amateur Boxing Federation. I hope you had a great day. Peace out.